Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is January 27th, and I hope that you are having a great day. It is freezing here in Kansas, and yes, I know I'm wearing a cutout sleeve top, but my house is nice and toasty warm, and I was starting to kind of get a little heat sick in what I was wearing earlier. So I want to say hello and welcome to anyone who is watching on the live. And if you are watching this in the replay, hello and welcome to you as well. So you're probably wondering why the title of this is, and I want to word it correctly. So I went to Disney and scrapbooked Cropping in the Kingdom birthday trip September 16th through 19, 2021, when that hasn't happened yet. Well, that's because I want to tell you about what I'm going to be doing for my birthday in case you are a scrapbooker or a crafter and want to attend. So I have the link to this in the description. Hello, Lorna. Welcome in. Glad that you're here. So I had the link in the description, and I will be doing a screen share here momentarily. So what it is, it's a scrapbook crop at the Contemporary Resort. And it is in September, and I'm very excited because this is actually going to be a belated birthday gift from Sam. My birthday is September 9th. And I happened to find, I had heard about it before, and Sam and I were talking about things, and I was searching scrapbook crops at Disney World, and this one came up. And Sam and I looked at it, and I contacted Crop Circles, who is in one of the entities in charge of the event, and chatted with them and pretty much played 20 questions via Facebook Messenger. And Sam and I made the decision that, the price is fantastic, and I will be sharing with you here in a moment. But the price is fantastic. I can take off of school. And Sam's going to be doing school anyway because, September, he's in class. And so he's like, do it. This will be my birthday gift to you. So I'm very excited. And I kind of made the comment on my personal Facebook that anytime I end up on a solo trip, I end up at a deluxe. When I went in November, courtesy of Universal, I was at Hard Rock. Cropping in the Kingdoms at the Contemporary. And then we stay at like Pop and All-Star Movies, but that's typically because we're there for 2 weeks. So let me pull up the screen share real quick so that we can talk about the event. So, as you can see, it's run by Crop Circles, and it's the 6th annual Cropping in the Kingdom, and the date, September 16th through 19th. And there is 2 options. There's a 3-day option and a 4-day option. And I am doing the 4-day option. And I am going to be the only person in my room. And so I am paying for Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night at the Contemporary, along with all the crop itself, $1,340. So I actually haven't done it yet. So I'm going to pull it up real quick. I'm pulling up Disney's website. Let me stop the screen share real quick so that I can pull up this because I am curious. So my check-in is September, 16th through 19th. One person at the Contemporary. View rates. Come on. Disney's website has kind of been down lately. Come on. There it goes. All right. Well, it loads. We'll keep checking. So, I mean, it's a fantastic price. And when Sam and I were like, oh my gosh, that's how much it is, we almost couldn't say no to doing it because it's so reasonable. Okay. Let me pull up a screen share real quick so that we can look at this together. Room rates. All right, here we go. All right, so a room. Okay, it shows unavailable. That's really funny. I'm wondering if it's because we have it, if that's blocked off. Interesting. But, very interesting. There's nothing available. And I'm wondering because They said that there's 200 ladies reserved so far for this crop, and so I can see where there may not be a whole lot of rooms left to look at for that time frame. I'm very glad that I went ahead and got reserved when I did. I will be finishing up the deposit and stuff on Friday, but I filled out my paperwork, and I will go back to screen sharing the other site, and I will make sure to add both the Facebook event and the this website here into the description after the stream. So like I said, I'm doing the 4 nights and the price. If you want to do deposit only, the deposit only is $50, and then they do 3 other bulk payments. I'll be making a bulk payment on March 1st, April 15th, and July 1st, and then I'm completely paid. And so you can do a deposit only, and it's 3 foot of space, or you can do a whole table, which is 6 foot of space, and it's $71. However, the amount that goes towards the event is only $50. The extra $21 is for the additional table space. So you can see it says the 6th annual Cropping in the Kingdom, Thursday through Sunday at the Contemporary. And it includes your hotel room with in-room safe, mini fridge, and coffee maker. And I did ask, and they said about six to 8 weeks ahead of the event, I will get my confirmation number from Disney. And I'm assuming that's pretty much when that final payment is due. And so I will be able to enter that into my Disney experience and be able to get Magical Express. It includes some meals, and from what they have told me, it includes all of our lunches. So lunch, I'm assuming on Thursday, but so at least it's Friday and Saturday, and potentially Thursday. I don't know yet. And then 3 feet of cropping space, and you can upgrade to 6 feet, and that's that difference between the $50 deposit and the $71 deposit. And electrical outlets for your electronics, if you are planning to bring any type of like Cricut machine or a Silhouette, which is another machine that's very similar to the Cricut. A 24-hour uninterrupted cropping. That means that if you wanted to, from sun up to sundown, sit in there and scrapbook, you could. A goodie bag upon arrival. I'm really excited to see what's in the goodie bag. Sometimes stores, when they do goodie bags for crops, they will put things in, some new things, maybe some things that have been on clearance for a while, but it's always a great value. There'll be drawings, and I'm assuming for maybe prizes, for maybe, some other goodies, giveaways, and there's a Crop Circles and Scrapbook Barn on store site. So the other is the Crop Circles and Scrapbook Barn in Florida, who is putting on the event. The package options, a 3-day package. The crop begins at 10 a.m. Friday and ends at 5 p.m. Sunday. I'm doing this one. The crop begins at 1 p.m. Thursday and ends at 5 on Sunday. However, I will actually not be attending on Sunday because my flight leaves early and I won't be going back down. If you live locally, you can get a package that does not include the resort, and it includes everything else. Lorna, what happens at the event? It is a scrapbooking crop. And what that means is that people from all over will bring their crafting projects to Orlando and work on them as a big group. You get to meet new people. You get to go to the theme parks. Theme park tickets are not included in this. And I do want to make that really clear. This only includes the things that we talked already about. It does not include theme park tickets. I will be, however, paying for some theme park tickets on my own, and I will go to one day at Epcot because it will be, I'm assuming, during Food and Wine, and I will be going to Magic Kingdom one day. Jacqueline, welcome in. So jealous. Well, you are always welcome to go and crop and craft with us. I am super excited. So that is what happens. It's pretty much a big crafting event. The registration and payments, the $50 holds your spot. The pay in full is July 1st, and I figure that's why it takes 6 to 8 weeks beforehand to get our confirmation number, so that they don't give a confirmation number to someone who hasn't made the payments. I have set mine up for auto pay through them, so I don't even have to worry about it. And then the terms and conditions, cancellation policy, privacy policy, pretty much, general information that you would have at any event. Lorna, not heard of these events before. They are really popular here in the US. They were more popular before the pandemic. I've hosted a lot myself when I was a creative memories consultant, when Sam was on active duty. And I've hosted a couple since we've moved here to Hillsboro. Scrapbooking is one of those things that ebbs and flows. It's expensive. The paper is not cheap. I tend to buy my paper at Joann's when it runs on sale, 10 for $2. Jacqueline says, I just came back from a scrapbook retreat in Amish country 2 weeks ago. I'm doing a virtual retreat in February. A lot of scrapbooking events have gone virtual, simply because of, everything kind of going on right now. But I feel 100% safe going to this. You all know that I went to Universal in November, and I felt 100% safe there. So I'm really excited, and I think that they're going to do their best to keep us safe as well. So that is pretty much what this is. It's pretty much kind of giving you a heads up that this is something that is going to be happening, that I'm going to be getting to do this year. I wanted to share with you all, if you are watching in the live or if you're watching afterwards, in case it's something that you are interested in, and you think you might want to attend, or maybe think about for the next year or in the future. Maybe you're like, I can't do a crop at Disney, but you know what? I went to one, X amount of time ago, and I want to get into it. Maybe you find a scrapbook crop, locally. So I definitely encourage you, if you are a scrapbooker, if you are a traditional scrapbooker, and by traditional I mean you play with paper and stickers and you do things, you touch and feel it. Or if you do digital, which means you're doing everything in a program, maybe like Shutterfly or Adobe Photoshop, you're making all of your pages online and you're ordering a book. Either way, you can go to a scrapbook retreat and have so much fun. And Jacqueline says she has done 2 in-person retreats during the pandemic, and they went very well. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. Lorna asks, are there competitions and displays? I wouldn't say that there's competitions. Sometimes they will do one that I went to and I really enjoyed, and I went to for several months. She would give us a quart-sized Ziploc bag, and it would have random, I call them accessories for your scrapbook page. Maybe it has some ribbon. Maybe it had the teeny tiny little clothespins. Maybe it had a little bit of twine. Maybe it had some bubble stickers, and you had to use whatever items were in this baggie, and yours may be completely different from someone else's, or there could be 2 that were the same. And you had to create a page layout using those accessories, or embellishments is actually the word I want. Embellishments to create a layout. And that was really fun, and people would vote on their favorite. So I guess that could be considered a competition. I know that when I'm working on my own projects at a crop, I'm pretty well kind of, focused on what I'm doing. But I have learned, especially when I went to Cropaganza in 2019 down in Wichita, and I will make sure to link that playlist in the description of this live after it's over. That I need to kind of loosen up when it comes to crops. I actually told Sam the other night, I'm so mad at myself because we've lived here for 10 years and I've wanted to go to Cropaganza, which is another big crop down in Wichita, an hour away from me. I had wanted to go for 8 years, and every year Sam's like, I will give it to you as a birthday gift because it's normally right like the weekend right after my birthday. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to be by myself. I don't know anybody. And if I'm, and this is crazy for, I know a lot of people are like, wow, that doesn't sound like you because you do YouTube. I am actually a very shy person. If I don't know you, if I don't know people that I'm around, I get I almost feel like a turtle, like that's kind of in its shell and kind of just looking around, looking for the nearest exit sign. But through doing YouTube, through being put into situations that like meeting people, that I, like the other YouTubers, I've become more open, but I've become more guarded because I have learned also through YouTube that you can't trust everything that you are being told. And I think that's in general. So, I'm excited for this crop in September because I'm putting myself out into a new situation that 2 years ago I wouldn't have done. And so on some levels, I'm very proud of myself for that. Lorna asks, do you have an example of a page? Lorna, all of my scrapbooks are in a big tub at the moment. When we were doing some rearranging in this used to be our living room. It's now my craft room because I grew out of my office. That was my craft room. We put all of our scrapbooks in a big tub. But what I will do over the weekend is I will get one of them out and I will post a couple pictures on my Instagram if that works for you. Because I just don't, the tubs are in the back room, so I don't have easy access to them at the moment. So I'm really excited to be able to do this crop, and I get some Disney in September, and then just a couple months after that, in December, Sam and I turn around and we go to Disney again. He gets to go this time. I feel slightly bad because in the course of almost a year, like in a year's span between November to September, I will have went without him twice, and both are very small trips. At least this one isn't quite as fast as the one in November was. Jacqueline says, wish I could go, but I would struggle with being so close to Disney. That's the same way I feel if I take a scrapbook cruise. Oh, Lorna, it's totally no trouble. It's just right now it's dark and we've had a lot of snow and ice, and knowing me, I will slip and fall and injure myself. Jacqueline, I actually kind of touched on this earlier. Even though the package does not include theme park tickets, I am going to go to the theme parks while I'm there. I will be going to, I get there on Thursday and the crop starts on Thursday. And so I plan, my flight arrives in Orlando at 11:30. And then I figure I will be at the resort by in an hour, if that. And then I'll be able to hopefully be able to check in. If not, that's okay. I can wait. The crop starts at 1, so I can go to the crop for a while. I will probably go to the room and rest. I know from doing trips before, trying to do a whole lot on my arrival day doesn't work for me. I start getting bad headaches. I get real tired real fast, especially when you've had a mask on all day. So I know that the crop is going to be going 24/7. So I can go to my room, relax, take a breath, and be able to go back to the crop. On Friday. On Friday, I'm going to get up and I will do either Epcot or Magic Kingdom for about half a day, and then go back to the room and be able to go kind of freshen up a little bit and go to the crop. And then on Saturday, I will do whichever of those 2 parks I didn't do the day before. And then, of course, go to the crop, start packing up, so that I can go to, on Sunday, I can fly home. So like I said, I'm really excited about this. As you know, I know, Lorna, I can't wait for you to be able to go and enjoy Orlando. So that is what the plan is for this. I'm really excited. Like I said, the link for the Facebook is farther up in the chat, and I will make sure to put it as well as the link to the Facebook and the event link in the description after the live is over, as well as my Cropaganza video. It will be a lot different packing wise, simply because I'm not taking my cutting machine with me. So literally, I've got to figure out between, and I mean, it's pretty much it's almost February. I've got February, March, April, May, June, July, and August. I've got 7 months to figure out what I want to work on for those few days. But as you know, it seems like even, and this may be just me, it seems like even 2020 just went like that. And so I know that if I don't think about what I want to work on now, I'm going to be getting ready to pack and be going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to work on? And I don't like to feel that way when I'm packing. I want to know, what am I going to work on? What do I need to take? What do I need? In this instance, what do I need to sit down and pre-cut? If I want to work on putting together like scrapbook die cut pieces. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me be right back. This is what I mean by a scrapbook die cut piece. I make my own of these. I got this one in a swap that I participated in. I can either make some for our upcoming Christmas trip, or I can go, because I'm a volunteer for Crops of Love, who makes scrapbooks for Make-A-Wish trip kids. I can see what the current needs are, and I can pre-cut stuff and take it with me. And I can either, I'm pretty sure I'm taking a carry-on and a check-in, so that I have space. And if I decide to only take a carry-on, one of my favorite glues, art glitter glue, which isn't a glitter glue. I've talked about this in a scrapbooking video, I know, in my favorites week. The small bottle I have is 2 ounces. So I can take that in my liquids. I've got some adhesive stickers that won't be a liquid that I can take. But I'm pretty sure all my crafting stuff is going to be going in my check-in. So, besides, there's going to be scrapbook store set up that I can shop at. So, and throwing this out there. I've got a couple videos coming up that you guys are going to laugh at that are crafting related. But I will be looking at some stuff at the Scrapbook store that they have for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm getting so close to 1,000. I am currently at, because today it seems like it's been doing this, I have to actually check and see what it is at. I'm at 864. So 1,000 minus 864. I am 136 subscribers away from 1,000. What it would be the best birthday gift if I could reach 1,000 by my birthday. That's 7 months to get 136 subscribers. I'm pretty sure I can do it. So I've got a box started of stuff for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I would love to be able to buy some stuff while I'm at the crop, at the theme parks for that 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to see that giveaway happen sooner than that, make sure to subscribe. If your husband's got an account on Google, go and subscribe him, subscribe your friends. Make sure to send all of your friends and family my way and say, hey, you need to go subscribe to the Hall Family Adventures. Lena and Sam are crazy and you will love them. So that is what I'm going to end this live stream with. Coming up, tomorrow is Thursday, and that means it's another Magical Makeup with Christy on Christy's Corner. And I will put her link in the description below. And on Friday I am going to be now on Spilling the Disney Tea Castle Chat. And on Friday, it is on Cinderella Loves Disney. And I will make sure to link her in the chat as well, so that you can come and hang out with us tomorrow and Friday. I am super excited to be getting back into doing more live streams. And so with my schedule, as you know, sometimes I'm very tired. Like today, we've got so much weather change going on. I do have a migraine, but I'm like, you know what? I've scheduled this, and I want to make sure that I got it done. So I want to thank everyone who has stopped in. Make sure, if you haven't yet, to bop that like button, and we will see you in another stream and in the videos. Bye, everyone.